G'day, welcome to Oly35mm, user-based, quasi-empirical, cheap and cheerful videos on Olympus 35mm cameras. Today I'd like to share with you the mju series of cameras. If you're in America, it would have been the Stylus series, an amazing set of cameras. Span 24 different models, 26 if you include the limited versions of the mju-I and also the mju-II. 25 million plus unit sales across the entire range, and about 12 years of cameras from the mju-I in 1991 through to the mju-III 80, which was released in 2003. Just about at the end of Olympus being serious about their 35mm cameras before they moved to bubble plastic type units which sat on the shelves for probably another decade or so. The mju's incredible little series, as I've said, and let's go through a few of them. Let's just move this out of the way and we can talk about this. The mju-I came out in 1991, 35mm f3.5 lens, autofocus, weather resistant, little seals in the back. Quite a nice little lens, quite a nice little unit, quite pocketable, as you can see, fits in quite nicely. That's what started it. Won a Japan Good Design Award. In fact, four of the models that I actually have here. This one, the mju-II, the mju-Zoom 105, and also the mju-II Zoom 170, all won Japanese Good Design Awards. So quite amazing. Okay, so that was the mju-I that came out in 1991. Various different models came out until they got to the mju-II, which is considered by street photographers as one of the mjus to have. In fact, this actually commands quite reasonable prices. And if you want to know more about it, I actually have done a review actually on this fella here. So 1997, this came out, and as you can see, it is absolutely tiny. Fits beautifully in the pocket. I can fit it in the back pocket of my jeans when I go walking, and find it very, very nice. Usual sort of problem, of course, as soon as you open it up with the Olympus cameras, the flash goes onto the auto mode. So don't forget, press the flash button twice and turn it off. Okay, so what else have we got? They spanned a reasonable sort of range of, and this one's one of the noisier ones, spanned a reasonable range of lenses. They would go anything from 28mm, and in fact this fella here, wrong one. This fella here, the mju-III wide 100 had a 28 to 100mm lens. Not too many of them, only a couple of them actually had a 28mm lens, but that was very, very versatile. You've got generally about a 38mm lens to whatever. This is a 38 to 105. You could get 110s, you could get 140s, you could get 120s. This is a 170. That's about as big as they got. And as you can see, compared to the little mju, if I open it up, they are quite a difference in size. There, so also quite a difference in quality. The bigger the lenses got, they got to some ridiculous maximum apertures of f13 or something like that at the far end, and the lenses, well, you're really pushing the limits on the bonus of or the image quality of this sort of lens. So in 2002 they brought out the mju-V or the mju-Metal. This was quite a stylish model, and unfortunately I can't turn it on because I don't have a CR2 battery for it, but this was in 2002 noted as the smallest 35mm camera with a 3x zoom lens, which was the 38 to 105mm lens. I've had limited luck, I suppose, with this particular model, although it does actually leak some light, so that was a bit of a problem. Without a doubt, the mju-II is the pick of all of them. Lovely, sharp, contrasting little lens. and a lovely little camera to use. So that's it for today. That's a quick look at the mju series. Well worth having a look at. You can pick them up quite cheap in thrift shops and whatever, op shops, whatever you'd like to call them, with the exception of this fella. If you pick one of these up in an op shop, you're very, very lucky. Generally they go for about $75 to $120 in various conditions on the internet. However, if you wanted to the limited edition, then it's going to cost you quite a lot more, and the only difference is it's a different colouring to this. So this one came in black and also in this champagne colour. So that's your lot for the day. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.